Hey everyone, Kenny Tony coming out today. We got another video for you. It seems like every time I start the video off, I'll start off just basically doing nothing, and then I'll start moving in the video. But we have the LTR 450 sitting behind us. This is going to be the beginning videos of our next series. So the beginning videos of this is basically letting you know what this is. This is the second quad that I got in the package deal. Some things have changed, as you'll see that the bead locks are now on this machine instead of on the other one. But we're going to go through what we have sitting here behind us and let you know why I'm going to keep this one. And let's go. All right, everyone. So this LTR 450 is the same as the other one. It's a 2007. So we basically are going to be doing the same kind of build, and I know how to strip this down from nothing back up and making it something here. So I'm just letting you all see what is here and what we have to work with. I'm not really concerned so much about it. Pressure. My dog back there. What you doing, Ala? I had to make sure she wasn't getting nothing crazy. Used the smoker out here a little bit ago and got some barbecue sauce on the ground, and lo and behold, she finds it. But so the LTR 450, what do we have? We have a rolling chassis. So we have the bulk here. So the motor is open. The crank moves freely. Transmission seems to move freely as well. Not gonna know how that really is gonna go until I get it ridden. I'm not splitting the cases if I don't have to. There is no battery box on it. No battery. The wiring doesn't look like it's hacked per se. It just looks like it's everywhere. So let's just start with the good. Hyper bead locks. These are the carbon fiber ones, I think. Single bead lock, not on the back, not on the front. So we have 10 inches in the front, 9 inches in the back. This video is also going to be for my record. So when I'm at work and I'm shopping for parts, I don't have to guess. 10 inches in the front, 9 in the back. We're going to get new rings put on them. I am going to buy one bolt kit. A couple of them have some rust on them. 2 of them over here. 3 or 4 of them over there. I'm going to buy another bolt kit just to make sure I can have all fresh, clean bolts in it. I do have new tires in the building. That's going to be going close to the same size that what's on there. I think I have a 19 in the rear and maybe a 20 or 21 up front. I think they come with a 18 in the rear, so we're just going to go with one size bigger. Shocks are all here, and that's good. We're going to actually, at some point, we're going to strip the shocks down, and we're going to repowder coat the springs when we decide what color we're going to go with. A-arms are here and straight. None of the joints have any play in them. So that's good. My other ones had a bad ball joint. So this might need new bearings in the one side. Little play right there, just a little. But the arms have no play in them. This one doesn't have no play at all, so we're good there. We have Team Alba full Nerf bars with nets. Those don't really make much of a difference for me. I'm okay with no Nerf bars, with full Nerf bars. So basically this is just going to be another item that I'm going to customize. It does have the radiator and everything with it. The key switch is here. I do have a new switch in the mail. The other one, the wires were all exposed and tore up. I did do my jumper to my clutch cable so you can start it in any gear. So this one does have the frame protection right here. Of course that's going to have to come off. We're going to powder coat this, but I'm not exactly sure what color yet. The motor is in there. Like I said, the bottom is in, so that's all good. Nala's going to be nosy and talk us through this. Swing arm is all in here. Looks all good. Back shock's all on. I am going to have to get a rear bumper. It does have a seat. It's going to get a gripper seat cover on it. It's wide as the LTRs come. They come wide. It's already got everything back there on the rear. It's got a different brake, and it's got the brake caliper. It's just not hooked up correctly, but the brake caliper and everything is here. It's going to have the brake block off on the side. It does have an exhaust in the header. However, the exhaust is there, the header is off. It's got the radiator and the silicone hoses and everything. That's not really going to be necessary for what I'm going to be doing with it. These blue ones at least aren't. I'm just going to get black ones. Does have the intake. Looks like we have the different lines that are going to go on the intake and everything, and get that all hooked up to make sure we're going to keep it fuel injected. I do have in my building, the injection looks clean. I do have in the building a throttle position sensor. I have a couple of other parts. See, it's like things like this that you find in there. It's like, I don't know where this went to, but whatever it wasn't hooked up good at all with that, because it's not even waterproof. So we're going to just go through the harness and make sure everything looks pretty decent. So I'm not sure where these two, it looks like these two somebody just might have shoved them down. Somebody just might have shoved these two wires down on that injection, in that injector. I'll probably do the billet, bowl, maybe a swirl filter delete. I'm going to probably put CR high bend bars on it, set the handlebars up like I have on my YFZ, full dirt bike style. But yeah, got everything here. It's not really too bad considering what I already have put away. Let's just go look at what I have put away. All right, so here we are in the building. As you said, we have the new tires for it. Tires look all good down here, and looks like we have 20s up front, and we'll be running 19s in the back. It's not quite as small as what I ran on my YFZ. We have a gasket back there. We have some new gaskets down here. This is the cylinder and the head, the valve cover. We have the JE piston sitting down there. Might be a little bit of a better view. So head, cylinder, we have the cam chain guide, we have the valve cover, the JE piston down here. Looks like we have the Cometic piston rings. I'm sorry, I got parts and stuff everywhere. We got the head bolts and that right there. We have gaskets. It looks like the header pipe is down here. It does look like a bit of a mess. I'm sorry. It's a bunch of this stuff. Looks kind of like junk. We have a new bushing kit. We have the Raptor 700 timing chain. We have a valve. We have those C-clips. This is the key that I told about. Other miscellaneous parts. Another valve cover. We have some bushings. We have in here the springs, and we have the coil pickup, battery box. I mean, we have plenty of parts. Honestly, I think we got a lot of parts that we can go ahead and get this thing kind of together and running. But what I'm trying to figure out for sure is how far am I going to go into this motor, you know? Like, I'm wanting, of course, if I'm going to go custom and be all green like I did my LTR, I wanted it to be a monster. So it had the WR 450 in it. It had a 478 big bore kit in it. And that big bore kit, you know, had hot cams and higher compression, and you know, I went that far with it. So if I'm going to do this with the LTR, I want to do the same. So it's at a 474 with the JE piston. I don't really think that I'm going to go stroker. I was going to go stroker, but I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is just get it ported, get the head done. I already have the higher compression piston. Want to go higher of what I want, you know. I just want to make sure I can stick with 93 octane gas, and then just start building it from there. Overall, I think this is going to come together and be a great machine. I'm thinking of some kind of orange is what I'm going to do with this. My wife likes orange, so I think I'm going to do it just like I did the LTR. Too much orange. So, too much orange. From nose to back orange. Bumper, springs, frame, subframe, swing arm, Nerf bars, orange. Seat, black, orange straps going across. Plastics are going to be black. Black handlebars, black and orange accessories going across the handlebars, orange bead locks. Yeah, sounds like a good plan to me so far. But alright everyone, that's just my ideas and my thoughts of this one here. I'm not going to do so much built into it yet until I get my YFZ sold and the other LTR sold. Any other LTR sold, so bear with me on this one. Alright everyone, thank you for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.